Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha. Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Taranayaka Shekharam Smitamukhim Apinamakshuruham Panibhyam Alipurna Ratna Chashakam Raktotpalam Bibhratim Saumyam Ratna Ghadastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Param Ambikam. Welcome to all for this session on Lalitopakhyanam. In the previous part, we have seen Lak- uh, the Shakti Sena, the Shakti army, the army of the Devi attacking on Shunyakanagara of the Bhandasura. While Bhandasura make arrangement for the security of his city, he sent initially Durmada and Kurunda, who were slain correspondingly by Asharuda Devi and the others. And then he sent five commanders with 100 Akshohini Sainya, 20 Akshohini Sainya, or around 100 Akshohini Sainya. And then he sent seven different commanders under Balahaka, five commanders under Karanka, and all of them were slain by the Shakti army. On seeing all his commanders dying in the hands of the Shakti Devatas, the Bhandasura, who initially thought that it is very easy to subdue the army of women, now realized the power and the Shakti of the army. He took to the adharmic route. He sent Vishanga to attack the army from behind on the Sri Chakra Rajaratha of Lalita Devi, while he sent Kutilaksha with 20 Akshohini Sainya to attack from the front. So while the Shakti army, and it was already the night was coming up, and in the night, while the army was still fighting with Kutilaksha in the front, from behind, hiding himself behind the darkness, with 14 chieftains, Vishanga attacked on Lalita, Sree Lalita, on her Sri Chakra Rajaratha. However, the Nitya Devatas finally slayed all the 14 chiefs, and this made Vishanga to retreat from the war defeated, while on the front side, Kutilaksha also saw his entire army being destroyed. He also retreated back. And in the meanwhile, Mantrini Devi and Dandanatha Devi have realized that there is a need for security to the Sri Chakra Rajaratha when they were busy in waging the war. So, with the permission from Sri Devi Lalita, they asked Jwala Malini to construct a huge flaming fence running into several hundred yojanas, and then place the Sri Chakra Rajaratha and the entire army inside that flaming fence with only one southern gate. That too was well guarded by various Shakti armies, and then they proceeded for the second day of the war. With the dawn of the day, Dandini's forces exulted in their strength and proceeded out of the gate on the south of the flaming fence with intent to subdue the Danavas, whose strength usually waned with dawn and light and waxed only at night in the darkness. While the Shakti damsels were thus celebrating in glee and actually anticipating a wholesome war with the Danavas, Bhandasura, who had been burning alive in shame and wrath, said unto his ministers thus: O my ministers, what is it that I have heard? At night, when we are supposed to be stronger, our 15 heroes, unequaled in battle, have been slain by mere damsels. The worst of it is our people retreat before women who desisted from pursuing and slaying them, though they could have done that too easily. What news is this? What was fate and destiny in store for us? Oh, my brothers, Vishukra and Vishanga, what else we do get sure victory this next time at least? Methinks I shall send my 30 great sons equal unto me in valor, might, and tantra. So saying, he called his devoted and handsome sons unto him, and bade them defeat the beauties and return victorious. He asked them to take adequate armies to support them. These 30 sons were eager for a war with these mysterious and Mayavic damsels, and they were confident of subduing them with their wiles and might and Maya. So they thanked their worthy and lordly father, and saluting him, took leave with due respect. These 30 sons were named Chaturbahu, Polaksha or Chaturaksha in other books, Chaturasiro, Vajraghosha, Urdhvakesha, Mahamaya, Mahahanu, Mahashatru, Mahaskandi, Simhagosha, Surala, Andhaka, Sindhunetra, Krupaka, Upalochana, Guhakasha, Gandala, Chandravarma, Yamantaka, Gandana, Pandasena, Purujit, Purvamakara, Purvamaraka, or it is Purvamaraka, Swargashatru, Swargabala, Durgakya, Swargakanta, Antimaya, Brahma, or it is Brahanmaya and Yopamaya. These 30 sons of Bhandasura were equal to their parent Bhandasura in all respects. Seeing them ready to do battle against the deluding and elusive damsels, he looked at them with grateful eyes and lovingly addressed them thus: O gems among Danavas, was it not through your valor that I was victorious over Indra and was able to conquer his Sargaloka? There are no astras extant that you do not know. There is no mantra that you have not learned. It has therefore fallen to your lot to serve our race from defeat and shameful extinction. It does not sound brave to send you all to slay mere women, but they were full of Maya and have already slain some of our best heroes. Go yourself, therefore, and burn them all up to the despair of the onlooking Suras and the Devas. With your effort and valor, change the fortunes of war in our favor, and may fate and destiny be kind to us now. Laws, have I to tell you all this? Never mind, return victorious. That is all I want from you. So saying, he sent them with 200 Akshauhinis, blessing them and hoping for sure victory. As the 30 sons of Bhanda marched out of Shunyakanagara, followed by 200 Akshauhinis, earth shook under their feet. All the women and maidens of the town came out and showered sweet scented flowers on them and praised them with sweet songs and danced in joy and hope before their path. The elderly ladies waved aratis burning camphor, wishing them success and safe return. The 30 sons of Banda thus started on their mission to defeat and capture the Shakti hosts of Lalita. They discoursed on the way how they would swallow the entire Shakti armies, how they would torture the damsels with their weapons, also how they would wound and bind Lalita and put her in prison to the extreme joy of their father. Thus, discoursing on what all they would do, they reached the boundary of flame surrounding Lalita's armies, and raised a terrible din and noise that shook the earth and sky and turned up the oceans. The Shakti armies trembled at such a mighty roar, for their eardrums almost burst, spying that the sons of Banda had come seeking battle with them. They reported the matter to their queen Lalita, the ever 9-year-old Devi Bala Tripura Sundari, who always resides at the lotus feet of her queen mother Lalita, well versed in all the Shastras and worshipped by all the Shakti Chakras, and like unto her mother Lalita in beauty of form and mien, now rose up to the occasion and spoke to Sri Devi thus: O mother, I hear the great eager cries of Banda's sons courting the battle. I'm keen on taking up their challenge. If you will permit me, I shall go and engage them. A mother always allows her child to play in the fields. Allow me now, O mother of the worlds, to play on the battlefield, for my arms are itching for action. To this request, Sri Devi replied to her, Why, child, you are so young. How can I send you to the battlefield to fight with 30 mighty sons of Panda? You have only recently learned the art of using weapons of war. Besides, I cannot remain without you even for a moment. You are my only daughter. There is Shamala and there is Dandini with all their great experience in the war. When Shamala and Dandini having excellent experience in the war, how can I, leaving them, how can I send you along so tender to face demoniacal heroes who are strong and cruel in their deeds? But Bala was very persuasive and at last succeeded in obtaining her mother's permission and blessings. Embracing the daring daughter to her heart with great love, Lalita gave her blessings and equipped her with the best celestial armor, bow, arrows, and other weapons. Bala Devi rode on her chariot drawn by 100 swans, while Devakinnara sang her praises and wished her speedy success. Without the slightest fear of danger, she entered the battlefield followed by her Shakti armies. Kamala and Dandini approached Bala Devi and began to reason with her again with a view to send her back safely to her mother. They said to her, Is it fair, O young princess, for you to make war personally while we are all here to protect you? How did the mother of the three worlds agree to send you thus to do this fierce battle? So saying, they made humble obeisance to her and requested her to desist. But Bala Tripura Sundari spoke to them also as she had done to her mother and filled their hearts with pride and joy. Then Shamala and Dandini stationed themselves on either side of Bala Devi and followed by their armies. They rushed out of the gateway on the southern wall of fire to the great surprise and astonishment of the startled Danava's sons. There followed a tremendous resounding noise from both the sides, and soon a terrific battle began. Bala ordered her charioteers to charge right into the midst of the 30 sons of Banda, and on nearing them, she sent shower after shower of arrows, covering all sons of Banda. Not a single weapon of the Daitya sons could approach her, for she was quick as lightning, and her weapons were both offensive and defensive in their action. Shyamala and Dandini, who had been ever ready to help Bala, now withdrew due to a distance, being satisfied with their princess needed no rescuer or helper, and she would manage the foes single handed. News was also sent to Lalitamba every now and then, informing her of the daring deeds of her daughter. On the second day of the battle, Bala fought single handed and covered up the 30 sons of Bhanda with wondrous weapons of war. Seeing the vast forces of Bhanda, Bala took up Narayanastra and sent it flying over them. When lo, the greater part of the 200 Shaukinis of Bhanda's sons lay slain in battle to the joy of the Devatas. 30 sons of Bhanda were roused to very great wrath, and they waged a terrific war, sending deadly weapons incessantly. Bala, however, took up a bunch of 30 deadly arrows and let them fly on to the 30 sons of Bhanda with prayer to her mother Lalita and with an ardent wish to do good to the three worlds by beheading the 30 Danava sons simultaneously. The 30 arrows flew unhampered and carried away their 30 heads, while the bleeding bodies fell to the ground to the great joy of Devatas and the Shakti hosts. Kamala and Dandini, who had been eyewitnesses to her great and wondrous prowess, the success now embraced her and took her back to their queen, to whom they related her great and mighty achievements. Lalita embraced her daughter most lovingly and seating her on her lap, stroked and caressed her body and kissed her in great joy. Thus, in this chapter, we have seen Bhandasura sending his own 30 sons who are equal to him in the valor and the strength to fight against the Shakti army. However, at the same time, on hearing the news of 30 sons of Bhanda arriving there, the daughter of Sree Lalita Tripura Sundari, Kumari Bala Tripura Sundari, she went out for a fight against those 30 sons of Bhanda. Though she was stopped by Devi Lalitha herself and later by the Mantrini Devi and Dandini Devi, she convinced all of them that she could able to handle those 30 warriors single-handedly, and finally she smashed their entire 100 Akshohini army, and also with 30 arrows she beheaded all the 30 sons of Bhanda, sending them to the abode of Yama. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.